Just a couple of minutes here on CNN. His character in Back to the Future may not be getting any older, but Michael J. Fox is. The actor tells us about the challenge of portraying young Marty McFly for the third time. That's next on Showbiz Today.
Live from the entertainment capitals of the world, it's Showbiz Today, the CNN Entertainment News Journal, with Bella Shaw in Hollywood and Lauren Sidney in New York. On the front page, some big screen directors are trying their hand at some small screen projects. And Michael J. Fox reprises his role as the time-traveling Marty McFly in Back to the Future Part 3. All that and more on Showbiz Today.
Back. As shooting of various kinds drew to a close, Fox said he could see the light at the end of the tunnel.
We used to say the night at the end of the tunnel. You can see the night at the end of the tunnel, and it doesn't look good.
Actually, the grueling schedules for the twin Back to the Future films followed strenuous shooting in Thailand on the Vietnam War drama Casualties of War, preceded by the closing of his long-running TV show Family Ties. It was a long tunnel indeed.
It's been pretty intense. You know, and time alone has been you know, considerable, and you know, balanced against you know, my wife and I having our first child and that kind of stuff. You know, it's been a pretty full year, but I think it could have been a lot worse. I mean, it could have been horrible. In fact, it hasn't been bad at all. Because it's Back to the Future, because it's Bob Zemeckis and Chris Lloyd and all these people and a crew that I've known for 5 years, and material that that you don't have to even put a lot of energy into it to look hyperkinetic. You know, I mean, it's just so pumped that I think that's really been the saving grace.
Since then, Michael J. Fox's schedule has been less hyperkinetic. The actor chose to take several months off after the completion of the trilogy and has only one project on tap, a comedy about a comic actor trying his hand at drama. Fox says he has changed since the days when he set an unofficial record for doing project after project.
I think I'll have a different point of view of it this time than I did last time. I'll be able to just look at it objectively, and if it does well and people react in the way that they did last time, I'll be able to go, isn't that great? As opposed to going, what do I do now?
Now that Michael J. Fox is back from the future and living in the present, he seems to be willing to take his days as they come rather than rushing forward to meet them. Dennis Michael, CNN Entertainment News, Hollywood.